Hello friend, I'm Dr. Faiz Rahman, Chairman and founder of Good News India, non-profit Arizona corporation in the US that is dedicated to helping hurting and abandoned children in Eastern India. May I introduce you to Good News India? It began in October of 1998 when I was visiting a remote village on the border of Bengal and Orissa. Local man with a heart to nurture destitute children asked if I would help him with funding and resources. At first I hesitated due to the sheer implications of his request. But then I remembered that I too was a needy child growing up in Calcutta, known for years as the hellhole of the world. In many ways I was just like the kids who were standing before me. And I remembered a retired school teacher named Mrs. Horn from Georgia. At a time when my family could not adequately look after me, Mrs. Horn stepped in to help me. What an impact she had upon my life. She helped me through high school, she helped me through college, and into my postgraduate program. She saw me through 2 earned master's degrees and a doctorate before she died at the age of 101 in the year 2000. I have been written up several times in Who's Who in American Students in College, and I have served with distinction as the Student Council President of 2 of those institutions of higher learning in America. I have been a counselor, an educator, and a college president. But at that moment I realized these children were my destiny, and I said yes, and Good News India was born. What is Good News India? It is children. Some 2,000 of them as of September 07 in a residential program that live with us, scattered across Bengal and Orissa in 18 orphanages. We call them dream centers. We have plans to open 3 more in the next 12 months. We want to touch some of the 70 million children that basically fend for themselves across our vast land of India. In addition to these children, we are also involved in bringing hope and help to the many, many lepers that dot the landscape of rural India. India, as you know, is one of the few countries in the world where leprosy is still endemic. Good News India is providing intervention and prevention to the several hundred leper families under our care. We want to transform communities and states by transforming its hurting children and local people. The shape, future, and destiny of a place are often decided by what we do with the children of that place. This is strategic thinking in terms of long-term transformation in a community. What else is Good News India? It is a home for girls at high risk in the foothills of the Himalayan mountains. Tragically, you know, some 80% of the girls that are brought to the brothels of our land are forcibly brought there from the northeastern hills of India. These precious girls ages 8 to 10 are sold as slaves into the sex markets of India, and many of them will die of AIDS or other diseases before they leave their teen years. Good News India has a home in Kalimpong under the care of a counselor and his wife who want to help us raise these girls and lovingly nurture them into womanhood. Good News India is also working among the savage, killing, looting Lodha tribals on the border of Bengal and Orissa. These primitive people have just come out of the jungles, and at the request of the local politicians and police, we went in to bring help and healing to these destitute peoples. They're criminals because they had no other alternative. The local police commissioner informed me just recently that crime has dropped 90% since Good News India went in with a program of education and self-help for the adults. Good News India has long-term goals. We want to run at least 100 of these dream centers and influence the destiny of over 10,000 children. We want to run medical camps, hygiene camps, conduct self-help programs and literacy programs, and promote cottage industries in these remote areas. You can help. For about 25 lakhs, I can purchase land and build an orphanage, a dream center that will house 150 children for a very long time. A gift of 4 lakhs can help us set up vocational and technical schools whereby we can reach these young people and teach them sewing, bicycle repairing, carpentry, knitting, machine shop, handicrafts, etc., by which they can become self-supporting citizens and responsible people in their communities. For those kids that show a desire and a penchant for college, we will give them an opportunity to earn a college degree. A gift of rupees 40,000 can enable us to dig a community well or supply a motorcycle for our project needs. 1,000 rupees can help us equip a child for a whole year with school supplies. Or you can sponsor one or more of our children at 800 rupees a month that will house, clothe, educate, medicate and feed a child in these residential dream centers. 250 rupees can provide a meal and medicines to a leper family for a month. Think about it. You touch them now, you touch them forever. A holistic approach to life, coupled with education, is the only key to breaking the cycle of poverty and hopelessness and bondage. You can make a difference. I don't know of anything more meaningful and satisfying than to help children find a brighter future. Good News India has the integrity, the low overhead, the experience, and the commitment to link your resources with these very desperately hurting people. Please contact us at the address and phone number on your screen, or log on to our website at goodnewsindia.org. We work in India as Happy and Holy Home Society, a registered Indian society, having our own FCRA, 12A and 80G for income tax purposes. Thank you so very much. And remember, somebody one time said, no one makes a bigger mistake than he who does nothing, because he could only do a little. You can make a difference. Thank you so much.